Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we find the boring details in SEC filings and turn them into something actually interesting. Today we're diving into a very important report from the Procter & Gamble company, and let me tell you, some of the decisions made might surprise you. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, if you like getting these straightforward explanations of complex corporate documents, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, join our Discord community, linked right below this video, where we chat about these filings and more. So, what exactly is this report all about? It's a Form 8K, which is like a current events report for publicly traded companies. It is filed when something significant happens that shareholders need to know about right away. In this case, the report covers events that occurred on the 16th of October 2025, with the earliest event noted being the 14th of October 2025. We're talking about the giant that is the Procter & Gamble company, or PG as many of us know it. They are the folks behind everyday essentials like Tide, Pampers, and Gillette. So what they do has a real impact on consumers. Now, let's get to the meat of what they're reporting today. A big part of this filing is about their annual meeting of shareholders that took place on the 14th of October 2025. And at this meeting, a few key things were decided. First up, there is news about their compensation plans. Shareholders approved the Procter & Gamble 2025 Stock and Incentive Compensation Plan. Think of this as a big pool of company stock that can be given out to employees and executives as rewards. This new plan allows for up to 175 million shares of PGS common stock to be awarded. This can be in the form of direct stock, restricted stock units, performance stock units, stock options, and stock appreciation rights. The cool part is that it also lets them use any shares still available from their previous incentive plan approved back in 2019. The board of directors had given their okay to put this plan before the shareholders back in August. They've also mentioned that a more detailed summary of this plan is available in their proxy statement filed in August as well. Then we get to the election of directors. This is where shareholders vote on who will sit on the company S board of directors for the upcoming year. And it looks like all the nominees presented were indeed elected. For example, looking at Alan B. Markey received a massive 1,641,593,836 votes in favour, with only 30,733,501 votes against. Similar strong showings were seen for all other director nominees. This indicates that the shareholders have confidence in the current leadership team to guide the company. Next, shareholders voted to ratify the appointment of their independent accounting firm. This is a standard procedure where shareholders give the thumbs up to the company's choice for the external auditors who will check their financial statements. It is like getting an official nod of approval for the company, S Financial Watchdogs, and this one passed with an overwhelming 1,894,297,538 votes in favour. Now, this next one always gets a lot of attention. The advisory vote on executive compensation, often called the say on pay vote. Shareholders got to weigh in on how much the top executives are being paid. And this proposal was also approved with 1,534,984,603 votes in favour. While it is an advisory vote, meaning the board doesn't have to follow it, it is still a strong signal from shareholders about their views on executive pay. Remember that new stock incentive plan we talked about earlier? Well, shareholders officially approved it here, with 1,586,240,525 votes for it. This plan is designed to align the interests of employees with those of shareholders by giving them a stake in the company. A success. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. There was a shareholder proposal asking for more reporting on plastic packaging, and this one did not pass with a significant number of votes against it. Only 230471871 votes were in favour, while a much larger 1,423,774,151 were against. This tells us that while PG is likely working on sustainability issues, the shareholders, or at least a majority of those voting, are not currently demanding more detailed public reporting on plastic packaging at this time. Finally, the filing includes an index to exhibits. This is where they list all the supporting documents, the most important one being Exhibit 10.1, which is the full text of that new 2025 stock and incentive compensation plan we discussed. They also have the standard cover page interactive data file. So, what is the big story here? Procter & Gamble is continuing to reward its employees and executives through stock-based compensation, signaling a focus on employee alignment with company performance. The re-election of directors and ratification of auditors suggest continuity in leadership and financial oversight. However, the rejection of the shareholder proposal on plastic packaging does raise questions about the pace and transparency of their environmental initiatives, at least from the perspective of some shareholders who supported the proposal. It is also interesting to note the massive number of broken non-votes on some of these proposals, particularly the executive compensation and the shareholder proposal. This suggests a significant portion of shares held by brokers on behalf of clients were not voted on these specific items, which can sometimes dilute the impact of shareholder opinions. Looking at the bigger picture, PG, a consumer staples giant, continues to navigate the market by focusing on its core business and incentivizing its talent. While the company's commitment to sustainability is often highlighted, the outcome of this shareholder proposal suggests there is still some distance to go in meeting certain stakeholder expectations on environmental reporting. For investors, the continued approval of compensation plans and director elections points towards a stable operational environment, but keeping an eye on how the company addresses its environmental, social, and governance, or ESG commitments will be crucial. That is our breakdown of Procter & Gamble's latest filing. What is your take on these shareholder decisions and what they mean for PG's future direction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And seriously, check out the Discord link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.